Welcome back to the channel, guys. It is me, 8744. And today, guys, we're going to rank in the 8 Ariana Grande albums. For those that don't know, guys, Ariana Grande is my favorite female artist. She's my second overall favorite. My favorite, obviously, be The Weeknd. He's my number one favorite, but she's my number two. And I just really love her music, man. She's got high vocals, high notes. She can sing the high notes. She's very talented. She can sing very well. And I just love her music. I just love her music. And I think it's time we rank the 8 albums. She just made her last album a month ago. And I think it's kind of a good timing as well. Like a month later, we finally review all these 8 albums. I've taken the time to listen to each of these songs. Some of these I've re-listened to, some of these I really haven't. But I think now is the time we're gonna be ranking these albums. So if this video does well, guys, we get like 10 likes on this video, guys. I would consider doing a top 10 Ariana Grande songs in the future, of course, and maybe in a few days' time. But anyways, we have to get 10 likes though in this video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, guys. So I'm gonna do this one a bit differently. Remember for the weekend one, guys, I did obviously went in chronological order, but this one I'm actually gonna do things a bit differently. I'm gonna actually go from worst to best. We got the 4 tiers, S being the best, only one queen, like I did for the weekend one. I'm only have one king, one queen. That's how I'm gonna roll. A is like great, B is like good, and C is like average. I have nothing in D tier, guys. There's no album I really dislike. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So coming in the last place, guys, eighth place I have, it is Positions. I'm sorry. This album is just mid. It is mid. I've heard people say that this album is like an R&B mix and everything. And guys, you guys know I love The Weeknd. Dude, R&B is his thing. And I know Ariana can do R&B stuff. I mean, we could look at other albums. But I just feel like this album for me is just super underwhelming. And I just didn't enjoy most of the songs of this album. I really didn't. There were a few songs and honestly, the main song being this album being that 34 plus 35, which I just don't like. I'm sorry, I don't like that song. I think it's a very stupid song and it's very inappropriate. I understand that she's done inappropriate stuff before in the past, but I think this is where it's bridged too far. And I think the remix one is even worse. And yeah, I just don't like this album whatsoever. And also, what's really disappointing is that I'm a big Weekend guy, right? Well, the song that she did with the Weeknd this album is just mediocre, guys. Off the Table is so slow, so boring, so forgettable, and yeah, I just don't like most of these songs here. There's a few songs I like from this album, like Motive's decent with Doja Cat. I'm not really a huge Doja Cat fan, but she's done okay. That song, Just Like Magic, is good. Safety Net is all right, and yeah, most of the songs I really just don't really like. Positions is good, I suppose. POV is decent, but yeah, I don't know. I just don't really like most of the songs in this album, and I think there's a reason why I put this one in C tier. So I'm sorry for saying this, but it is what it is. It's just my opinion. Moving on, next we have it is seventh place, guys, and that for me it is Thank You Next. I'm putting Thank You Next in the beats here. Now there are some decent songs here, and I do like this one a lot more than Positions, but like I said, guys, I just feel like for me, Thank You Next is just not that great. Um, I don't really like the main songs in particular from this album being Seven Rings, Thank You Next, Break Up with Your Girlfriend. I think Seven Rings is just I don't like that song. What I just don't really like it, to be honest with you guys. Thank You Next, I think it's a bit overhyped, and Break Up with Your Girlfriend, I just don't really like the idea of that song. There are a few good songs here. I like NASA. NASA is decent. I like that song. Bloodline is good. Um, Bad Idea is good. Ghosting is good. And My Head is decent. But yeah, I just don't really enjoy these ones. But I like more songs on this album than I did with Positions, which is why I put in the B tier, not in the C tier. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really like this album that much, and I think it's tragic. And I know these two albums were very influenced by the tragedy of her boyfriend Mac Miller passing away and like personal experience events. So but yeah, um, I just didn't really enjoy these two albums in particular that much. So yeah, that's just my opinion. Moving on to sixth place, we have here it is Sweetener. Sweetener, man, I was so disappointed when Sweetener came because I was really looking for this album because obviously I heard some of the big ones, of course, like No Tears Left to Cry. It's an amazing song, by the way. God is a Woman is great. Uh, Obviously Breathing is great as well. But the issue with this album is that most of these songs are featured a guest, and most of these songs aren't even individual, right? And another problem I have with the song was when I was listening to these songs, guys. Most of the songs there was like background noise, and there was like someone like yelling, and it really made me hard to enjoy these songs. And especially when the guests have their say, like Nicki Minaj, Missy Elliott, it's just rather forgettable. They just only have like one verse, and that's it. Like you might as well just done it by yourself. And I just feel like for me, most of these songs are just very underwhelming, very underwhelming. So yeah, it is still a good album, and it is obviously much better than Thank You Next. But like I said, it's just I was just disappointed with this album, and I feel like this album is just a really big letdown. So Now we get into the amazing albums, the ones I really do enjoy. So, moving to fifth place, I got here. It is uh my truly, my truly. Sorry, yours truly. I think it's yours truly. Yeah, yours truly. Wait, is it yours truly or my truly? Let me double check. It is yours truly. Yours truly. Okay, sorry, got this mixed up. Anyways, this album I think works very well. There's a lot of good songs here in this album. You got Honeymoon Avenue, Baby I, right there, Tattooed Heart, Piano, Daydreaming, The Way, Almost Is Never Enough, Better Left Unsaid. There's a lot of good songs in the album, but the issue is I can't really put it in like um actually, you know what? Well, I'm putting this one a bit high. I'm gonna put this one here. I can't put it A tier because there's not a lot of really amazing songs. Like I think the songs I like here, they're not like that amazing. Like they're not that groundbreaking. But I do like this album a lot. Actually, you know what? Do I put this A tier? Because I really do like a lot of the songs here, guys. But no, I'm gonna keep it B tier because um, there's not a lot of songs that I'm gonna go back and like, yeah, it's all timer. You know, I don't think so. So it's going to be close, but I do think it's the best of the B tier. But I'm not going to put the A tier because I think A tier is just very exclusive, right? Fourth place I have is My Everything. I think My Everything is a fantastic album. There's a lot of really good songs here. You know, you got Love Me Harder, Problem is pretty good. Break Free is great. Um, Break Your Heart Right Back is good. Just a little bit Your Heart is good. Uh, Best Mistake is decent. My Everything is good. Um, you Don't Know Me. So yeah, I think it's a really good, pretty good album. Great album in particular. I can't put it as my personal favorite because, like you know, like I said, I don't think this album is that good to be a personal favorite, but it's a really good album. It's a great album. I really love this album. It's a fantastic album. Now we get to the top three, guys. Top three time. Top three. So I'm gonna put the deluxe Eternal Sunshine Deluxe in third place. I'm gonna put it above My Everything. Um, it's a great album. The problem with this album, though, guys, if I'm being real, is that most of these songs are pretty much the same as Eternal Sunshine. So that's the reason why I'm not gonna put it like it's pretty much the same. There's a few new songs in there, like you know, Twilight Zone, is there. Let me see what other songs we got here, just to try to remember my top of my head. By the way, I have the Spotify thing in the back. Um, so we got Eternal Sunshine. Sorry, so we got Dandelions there. Past Life is good. Twilight Zone. But really, like I said, most of these songs are pretty much a repeat of the Eternal Sunshine album. So that's why I'm gonna put it A tier. Still a great tier. There's some deluxe. There's some future ones. You got Mariah Carey there. That future's there. Um, so that's pretty nice, I suppose. Um, and yeah, pretty interesting. Now we move on to top two, guys. Top two. So now this is where it gets tricky, guys. Um, Remember, guys, I can only have one S tier. Second place, I'm gonna give it to Dangerous Woman. Even though I like Dangerous Woman's songs more individually speaking, like Into You, um, um, Focus, even not on this album for some reason, but it should have been. Um, so, but the reason why I'm not putting number one is because I just feel like there are some songs I don't like. I'm not a huge fan of Side to Side. Let Me Love You, not really a fan of. But the other one, Eternal Sunshine, I really don't dislike any songs. That's why I'm putting it at number one, Eternal Sunshine, because that album, there's no songs I dislike. I genuinely like all the most of, I pretty much like all the songs there. Like I like We Can't Be Friends, Yes and is pretty good. And Bye is pretty good. Eternal Sunshine is good, Supernatural is good, The Boy Is Mine is good. I Wish I Hated You. Like honestly, all these songs are good. There's not really a lot of bad songs in this one. And so that's the reason why I'm putting this one number one, guys. Whereas Dangerous Woman, there's a few songs I'm not really a huge fan of, you know. So that's the reason why I'm putting number one, guys. But I will say though that the Dangerous Woman songs individually are probably better, and you'll probably see more of this if I do my top 10 video, which I hope we do it. But that's how it's going to be, guys. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video, guys. This Ariana Grande special. This was fun to do, guys. It took a lot of time out of me. I spent a lot of time listening to these songs, and yeah, it took me like around 8 hours to do. So it was definitely worth doing, guys. And I hope you guys did enjoy this one, guys. So, guys, remember, guys, to like and subscribe as well. And let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And yeah, I'll see you guys later, man. Peace out.